It's the noob, expert noob, and in this series of videos here, we let the wheel decide how we are going to do the Cayo Perico heist. Sometimes it goes straight, smooth, and easy. Sometimes it's a pain in my butt, and you get a good laugh out of it. So let's get into it and spin the wheels and see how we got to do this heist. Alright, welcome back, guys. Now it's time to spin these wheels and see what chaos the wheels bring us. Hopefully it'll be something good this time. I'm tired of hard ones. Although that's not what this video is about. This video is about your entertainment and my pain. So let's go ahead and spin this wheel and see what we get. The Vellum. Yeah. The worst entry vehicle. Okay, well, at least now we know how we have to enter. Our entry point to the island now is the airstrip. So we get to dodge that wheel. Oh, man, let's go on to the next ones and see where our loot is and everything else. All right, since the island entry was self-picked by the approach vehicle, being the Vellum, hopefully we can get our loot at the airstrip, which would make this so much easier. But of course, it's not going to happen. Never does. The wheels are out to get me. So let's go ahead and spin it and see what kind of disaster we get. And we get the main dock. It was close to the airstrip. Come on, it could have spun a little bit further. But of course not. Okay. On to the next one. Okay, now time to decide our compound entry point. If it's going to be the drainage tunnel, main gate, north door, north wall, south door, south wall. Please give me something decent. Please. We're tired of hard ones, even though everybody else loves the hard ones. South door. Of course. Why not make it there? I could tell already this is going to be great. Okay, on to the next wheel. All right, time for the weapon loadout. Will it be the marksman, crack shot, conspirator, aggressor, saboteur? Please not the saboteur. Even though I know it's going to pick it now that I've said no. But let's see what the wheel's going to give us. And I don't like the saboteur, guys. The conspirator. Decent setup. Okay, we can do with that. All right, on to the next wheel. All right, now time for our escape point. Will it be the bottom of the map, which we always want, because it's the easiest, main dock, north dock, or the airstrip? My luck, it's going to be the airstrip. I'm going to have to come in and go out the same point. Just because the wheels love me that much. Let's see what it's going to give me. And the north dock. Okay, so I come in the airstrip. Loot the main dock. Hit the south door. Leave at the north dock. Okay, we're going to make a loop around the island. Yeah. Always turning out great. On to the next wheel. Okay, my favorite one, the disguise. This is one of the most OP things on the heist. You can pretty much go and do whatever you want out of the compound. In the compound, they're going to know you're in a disguise. But outside of the compound, you can pretty much get away with anything as long as you don't bump into them or get in direct eyesight. So let's go ahead and see if the wheel's going to let me have a disguise, since it's been generous about these disguises this whole time. All right, let's see what we get. Ha! Oh! Ooh, okay, I spoke too soon. It wasn't generous there. Ouch, that one's going to hurt. Yeah, this ain't going to be fun. All right, on to the next one. Okay, well, the wheel has not been generous this go around. And watch it probably not be generous here with the disruptions. We could really use the disruptions, though, wheel, because you didn't give us a disguise. So please give it to me. Oh, let's see what we get. Of course, no disruptions. Well, looks like it's going to be one you guys get to enjoy. I'm going to have a pain doing this one. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get this set up. It's going to take me about 30 to 40 minutes. It's going to seem like seconds to you. So we'll see you back shortly. All right, guys. Now we got everything selected, or the wheels told us what we got to do. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. We're taking a Vellum, the slowest one. Airstrip, of course. Compound entry, drainage tunnel, but we are going to the south door, which will be fun. And a north dock to escape. Of course, time of day, we're going to go to the day. Weapon loadout, we got suppressors and the conspirator, which the wheels told us we had to have. Hire our crew, weapon stash. Okay, let's get it going. Time to have fun.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there.
The most drawn out cutscene I do not care for. Alright, let's get our weapons.
You know, Mr. Rubio should really employ more suspicious
There we
guards.
are.
It's like taking candy from baby. Repeatedly. In fact, there is a story in my hometown.
And our motorcycle is up there.
Your
Yep,
equipment is in the hangar.
that's what we need. Now we gotta run around here. Dodge this guard, wait for him to come back up this way so we can get rid of him.
You are coming up on the power station now. Turn it off and the cameras go down.
Yep, that's what we're going to do. As soon as this guard comes back up here.
GPS tracker confirmed. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV once you are inside. I love this job. Let's make some money.
Alright, now we'll get set and wait. Alright, here he comes. We can get rid of him because nobody's going to come up this way, so we don't have to worry about the alarm being set off and somebody finding a dead body. Maybe he's going to walk all the way up here. There we go. Hell.
You remember when we first came here, Capitan? Not such good party energy now, huh? Okay.
Sweet, we didn't set the alarm off. Oh, man. I was worried I set it off. Now, let's get rid of this camera. And go kill the cameras. This will help us a little bit for main loot since we got to go to the main dock. But of course, when we get to the compound, this will be useless because the cameras will come back on. Alright.
Lights
Now,
out, cameras down.
off to the main dock. of course, I find one of those bushes that are masquerading as a rock.
Checkpoint ahead.
Get rid of him. Now we can get over this. Hopefully. Woo, and I missed.
We cannot resist coming back, huh? Like child in candy store. Or as we say in Russia, like child breaking into secure compound, huh?
Let's try it again. There we go. Now we'll fly over it now. Try and get over here. At least get started on the secondary loop. Another rock masquerading as a daggone bush. Not as much time as I'm taking, I doubt we will get the elite challenge.
Ay, 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 los pinches mensajes.
Well, let's see if this guy's
You know,
gonna
a
move.
man like Mr. Rubio, he would rather die than abandon his expensive taste.
This guy don't move. It
Some
means we gotta
advice,
risk the
when
chance.
dealing with paranoid drug lords, expect CCTV everywhere.
Looks like he's not gonna move, so we gotta take the chance.
Ayuda.
Well, somebody's probably gonna find him.
As my uncle would say, when you hunt alone, you carry more glory, but less meat. If you want to carry more goodies with you next time, make some friends, yes?
Yep, here's about the time the alarms are gonna go off.
By the way, you will always have room in your bag for main objective. I have crafted special compartment for us.
Yep, we can get out of here and see what we can find in. If there's a painting or whatnot. Where is he? There he is. Alright, now. try and get in the compound, get the numbers.
Checkpoint ahead. Beyond this, the compound.
All right. And there we go. That's what I want. Even now this guy, he will set the alarm off because somebody will see him. There we go. Got these guys out the way. And yep, the alarm is gonna get set off.
Okay, time to focus. Things have been easy so far.
Try
Inside the
and get in
compound,
here.
they will not be so simple.
Woo!
If things get out of control, stick to the main objective.
Damn,
Get
that was
into
close.
the vault. Okay.
All right, we got in without setting the alarm off. Now hopefully we can get this done and get out before the alarm is set off.
This all looks familiar, yes? Now
I'm
we
all
go
lined up
downstairs
to
and see
Google,
what
my
Mr.
friend,
Rubio
but
has for
come
us
on.
this time.
It's sharper than ever.
All right. There we are. Thank you for the ammo.
You're in the area where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operated. These men will know
Whoa.
every soldier under their command. No
little too
disguise will
far.
fool them.
Thank you very much. Okay, no painting. Nope, nope, nope. Damn, means we're grabbing something on the way out. Make it even harder.
It
Alright,
would be rude not
didn't
to
pay
check the
attention.
safe, I think.
Don't know how much I grabbed and didn't even pay attention to it, but looks like we got a good amount out the safe. Anyways, we'll skip past this because y'all know how to do it.
Good, you are at the scanner. The tool we stole from the head of cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target print.
Okay, so most of you are my old staff are gone, killed by robbers or me. Stay on guard, and the same thing won't happen to you, okay? Welcome aboard.
Okay, now we're through that. Let's get down here. Let's get our main
You have
objective
done it. Excellent. Now get into the elevator. Next stop,
and try to
the
get
vault.
out of here.
And here we are. Again.
After the stinky tequila again. Since I've started this series, I've had to do this
Steady.
tequila heist
If you want to get into that bulletproof display case.
more than I've ever done it.
And the plasma cutter.
Alright, now let's
You
get
know,
out
there
of
is
here.
something about coming all this way to steal a bottle of booze. Speaks to me on a very deep level.
There's a jug. You can hear him walking around, a foot stomping. Hopefully he gets past here so we can go and... Bob's your uncle.
Heads up. Fresh cards inbound. Just because you are fleeing the crime scene of the century does not mean there is no time for
Alright.
opportunistic theft, yes? You like it, you take it.
He's gone. Of course, he would have the key. All right. Let's get on to the North Dock. Finish our secondary loot. Since there's so much activity at the main dock. And get off this island.
Well done. The compound is done. The only thing left to do is escape. Carry on like this and they will never know you were there. Check your GPS. Your extraction point at the North Docks should be there now. I remember I once ran mission at a nuclear reactor. Everything went smoothly until we realized how heavy is a brick of plutonium. Very heavy. Take my advice. You need to run fast. Pack light.
Oh.
Fucking incompetent.
Your entry plane should still be where you left it. If you want to use
No
it to
one
escape.
is in or out until this cocksucker
It
leaves.
seems Mr. Rubio has
Alright,
woken up into
let's
his
get
nightmare
out of here.
all over again.
Hopefully he does not go our way.
By the sounds of it, Mr. Rubio is getting back in his
Oops.
helicopter. Watch out!
And I set the alarm off. This is gonna be
By the
fun.
sounds of it, Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter. Watch out!
Yep. There he is. Of course I only got one armor. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's stop that snow. Woo! Alright, now let's get some loot.
Bad news. It looks like Mr. Rubio found you.
Oh, you can die right now.
Alright, come on, let's get this going. Figures. At least he's gonna be nice to wait. Come on, give me my ammo. Alright, now. Let's try and get some people out of the way.
Fucking bleed.
Almost got me.
¡Imbécil de mierda!
Alright.
No le queda mucho el cuerpo.
Let's get a boat. Woo! Oh man, I had to stop right there. Okay. Ain't gonna be fun doing this.
Piece of shit.
Oh man, they got three helicopters. You ain't getting me again.
The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
Alright, let's get out of here. out here, we will.
Looks like Mr. Rubio is heading back.
And we are pretty much done. There we are. Whew. Thank God. That one went a lot worse than it should have, but we're done. We got it. Skip. Let's see. Would we have gotten the Elite Challenge? No, we wouldn't have. 18 minutes. Yep, that's what I figured. Oh well. $827,000. That's not a good one, but hey, that's what we were dealt. That's what the wheels said we had to do. And that's what we did. So, if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for future notifications. These will drop every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And we will catch you in the next one. Later, guys.